Hey guys, in this video I want to do a comparison and a camera test between the Galaxy S7 Edge versus the iPhone 6s. So yeah, this is the S7 Edge. This is the 6s, not the 6s Plus. So basically the difference between the 6s and the 6s Plus is that the 6s Plus has a bigger size, bigger screen size, and it's a little bit thicker and has optical image stabilization. But apart from that, everything is pretty much same, so same build quality. So let's start off this comparison with the S7 Edge here, comparing the 6s to the S7 Edge. In terms of build quality, first of all, is that the S7 Edge has, of course, glass and metal on the sides, while the iPhone 6s comes with full aluminum body, and that is like really premium, feels really good in hand, but feels a little bit slippery compared to the S7 Edge, which has this new curved edges at the bottom like the Note 5, so it's like a little bit more compact in hand compared to the last generation S6 and the iPhone 6s. Same thing with the normal S7, which has a 5.1-inch display, flat display, no curved effect or anything like that. So if we talk about the how these phones stack up against each other, if we hold them like this, you can see that the S7 Edge is slimmer. And also if we compare them, look at the bottom, so it's pretty much the same, it's very identical what is happening at the bottom, same positioning for the speaker grill, same positioning for the charging ports, and same positioning for the 3.5mm headphone jack. So interesting stuff here, like it's just a argument of who copied who, but they are very similar at the bottom. And on the top we have nothing on the iPhone, and whereas the Galaxy S7 Edge has this microphone and a tray for SIM card and the micro SD card. On the back you can see the camera on the top left corner, which is 12 megapixel with LED flash, while the Galaxy S7 Edge comes with a 12 megapixel with LED flash, and it also has a heart rate sensor. So Apple logo, Samsung logo, iPhone 6s, and some things written here. And also we do have power button on the right side on both phones, and volume rocker on the left side. And we do have this switch here to change the modes from vibration to silent, so that is really nice with the iPhone. And of course, home button on both phones. Both phones have their fingerprint sensor built into the home key, which is really good. I mean, they both are extremely fast. It's not about any argument like who's fast, both are really fast with the fingerprint sensor. So if we dig into the display on both phones have like extremely great quality display, but the S7 Edge has a significant upgrade in terms of resolution compared to the 6s and the 6s Plus. It has a 5.5-inch Quad HD display with over 500 ppi, whereas the iPhone 6s has this 4.7-inch display, and the iPhone 6s Plus comes with a 5.5-inch display, 1080p on the 6s Plus, and with the normal 6s you get like 750 by 1130 something resolution. So yeah, it may be small, it may be having like a random resolution, but it is a Retina display, so it does have its own value. And also comes with 3D touch, where you can hold in icons and it's going to give you more options. It's like a more advanced way to like interact with your device. A lot of apps are optimized for the 3D touch, so it's a great way to use your phone. It's an iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus exclusive feature, not available on other iPhones. Whereas this phone, the S7 Edge, has a curved display which has its own value. You can use this curved display to access a lot of features that are built in. You can see notifications and stuff like that. The S7 Edge also comes with a always on mode, which basically displays the battery percentage, time, and notification, and day and date and month on the screen. And this does not eat up battery. I've tested this out and it's still pretty awesome. You can turn it off if you don't like it, but it's very convenient, so you don't have to press the power button or home button every single time you want to see the time. So it is really great. And also if you compare them in terms of software wise, there's not much to argue about. iOS, Android, it's a big debate, you know. But I'm just going to talk about the versions. We have iOS 9.3 for the iPhone 6s and the Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow for the Galaxy S7 Edge. Now, as far as the performance and optimization goes, iPhone 6s still feels a faster phone. I mean, don't get me wrong, both phones are blazingly fast. If someone asks you that whether these phones are faster or not, they are retarded. This is like a retarded question. They both are amazingly fast, and you know, everything just open up so fast. You know, when you open up certain apps, look at that, they are extremely fast. No thing to argue. But the thing is, with the iOS, is like more optimized, and I think Samsung has to work a little bit more with their TouchWiz UI. If you have watched my speed test video, you probably know what I'm talking about. iPhone 6s, despite having 2 gigs of RAM, whereas the S7 Edge coming with 4 gigs of RAM, still has a better multitasking experience, has a better optimized gaming experience compared to the S7 Edge. Now, of course, it has a 4.7-inch display, while the S7 Edge comes with a 5.5-inch Quad HD display, so it has to push more pixels. But then again, fans will not going to understand that. They want to see which one is faster. So faster experience on the iPhone, but again, it has a far more less resolution compared to the S7 Edge, so you have to deal with that. It's just your personal preference. iOS fans will like iOS more, and Android fans will like Android more. I personally like the Android because it has more customization. I use it as my main phone, Nexus 6B, you know, which has Android OS. And I like the customization, the flexibility of Android. But the iOS is more like a you can say like closed and a very closed operating system. You can't just do a lot of stuff on compared to the Android. So then again, it's just your personal preference. If we talk about the processor, of course, Apple A9 versus Exynos 8 octa-core / Snapdragon 820, depending on which region you get. And both are fast, no doubt about that. Benchmark wise, the iPhone 6s comes a little bit better when it comes to single core score, but in the multi-core score, the Galaxy S7 Edge takes a solid lead. Also, if we talk about the battery life on both phones, the battery life is definitely way better on the S7 Edge, no doubt about that. 3600 mAh cell versus 1800 something on the iPhone 6s. I mean, that's like really less battery size. I mean, 6s has a nice standby time, but it doesn't come nowhere near to the S7 Edge when it comes to overall battery life. S7 Edge can survive up to 2 days easily if you use it for medium to low usage. You know, it also depends on your usage. So based on my usage, it survives almost like 2 days. If you charge it in morning, it should be able to go all the way up to the next day, maybe like in evening time or in like around like 9 o'clock. Whereas the iPhone 6s will barely going to give you like a 1 day experience, so you have to charge it every single day, at least based on my experience. And let's talk about the camera now. Now, in terms of the camera, both phones have, like I said, 12 megapixel sensor. On the front, we have 5 megapixel on both phones. In terms of overall picture quality, you're gonna see that the both phones perform really awesome. Outdoor quality is amazing. It's hard to believe that they are smartphones. I mean, they are having smartphone cameras, so they perform really good. And even comparable to like a DSLR, and same goes for the front camera. But the S7 Edge has a upper hand when it comes to the sensor size. It has a bigger f1.7 aperture size, way better than the iPhone 6s. So it performs way better when it comes to the low light situations. The differences are there, and probably the best phone when it comes to the low light photography. S7 Edge might be replaced by the iPhone 7, who knows, but currently I really like the quality on the S7 Edge. So let's take a look at the 4K video recording of both of these two phones. iPhone 6s video test. Alright, so 4K test of Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. You can see colors are looking really great. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, then please give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe for daily tech videos, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.